So I wanted to tell y'all about the very real and disgusting truth behind the album covers for Load and Reload by Metallica. I'm not going to show them to you, and once I explain the backstory, you will understand why. After I explain it, it's probably going to be a TOS violation, and I don't want to get my account clapped. So back in the mid-90s, Metallica started the process for recording and releasing the album Load. Now, during this time, they recorded a lot of songs. Like, if I'm not mistaken, it was somewhere in like the 30-plus range. Like, almost 40 songs were written and recorded during this process for the album. And they kind of had a hard time picking which songs to include on the album. As a matter of fact, the album Load is Metallica's longest album at 79 minutes and 58 seconds, or 78 minutes and 59 seconds. I can't remember which. Regardless, Load is their longest album that they've put out to date. And that was because they recorded so many damn songs that they didn't know what to cut from the album, because they had to cut significantly more than what they could include. And so a year later, they ended up releasing another batch of these songs under the album title Reload. So technically speaking, Load and Reload are considered to be a double album. So the man they hired to do the album cover for Load, he made the album art in a truly disgusting way that makes me wish Metallica would make an update to the album art for both Load and Reload. And now I'm going to try to phrase this as delicately as possible. Not just for those of you who are faint of heart, but also, again, I don't want my account to get clapped for TOS violations. So he took two clear panes of glass, and in between these panes of glass, he smashed together a combination of cow blood, and again, I'm going to try to phrase this as delicately as possible. He mixed cow blood and his own climactic emissions, I will say. Mixed those together, smashed them in between two clear panes of glass, and then took a picture. And that is the album cover of Load, the exact thing that I just described. So then for Reload a year later, they rehired the same guy, and he did pretty much the exact same thing for the album cover, except instead of his climactic emissions, as it were, he used his own urine mixed with cow blood and then smashed those together. Which, not as gross, I'll be honest, I don't think that's as gross. Still pretty fucking vile and nasty, though. And like I said, I really, really wish Metallica would update the album art for both albums, because it's fucking gross, man.